badder than. Anyway we see them, we a bang pan another one. Boss up. Any boy this ballot on them in a bad man, you know where vibes can done. Vibes can done with a sound boy for fun. Big bad man from outer England. Bassline drop and tell you
Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we.
Badder than, bad from me bad. Where you get your badder from? Where me get? Coulda come from Afghanistan. They don't want see this cross make me have it on me hand. But other man, you know me vibes can done. Lyrics them a fire like a from a big other man from outer England. When me lyrics start fire, watch a song boy run.
yo. From a guy this day program shut up. Them say them a bad man, me have a hawk. Which one when we have dead have it. Them like kings. Dogs pull up on your foot and none of them no sing song. Fun face. In a hand when I have time for waste. Me better than.
Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we.
Badder than.
Badder than.
The Bucks continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup on the road. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline.
Get the perimeter.
Now, here's Lillard. That one's in, his first shot this game. You know, Clark, when you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
Here's Lillard. To the middle. And the dunk by Lopez.
The big fella, Lopez, able to weather the hit and make it happen.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game. In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
And as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. They're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Kuzma. Devin Booker missing his last shot.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Inside, here's Durant. KD on the wing. Over Giannis. The shot by KD. No good. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. Lillard surveying the D. And there's the drive. Rebound by the Suns.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And KD throws it down.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Pass to Giannis. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Durant with the steal. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. No good. That would have tied it. Milwaukee in the lead. Lopez with the ball. Misses the layup. Outside Durant. Fires for three. Again, the miss by KD. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Suns trail by 5. For 3, Booker gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
.130 left to play in the first quarter. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Outside Durant. From outside the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lillard with it. Jones covering. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shakes him. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Here's Booker. Right through the D for the layup. He's got 5.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's Milwaukee bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
And the wait is now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Free throw good. Giannis. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Jones, no luck. Milwaukee leading by 6. Lillard with it. Jones covering. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Suns.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. And here's Prince outside. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace. Poetry in motion, such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
3-pointer, Lillard. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Suns trail by 8. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Putting that stanchion to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Booker outside. O'Neal at the elbow. The 3 from KD. Good. And the assist goes to O'Neal. Durant's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 10. Pass to Lopez. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home. Extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Outside, O'Neal. Now Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Lillard outside. Kuzma outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Suns trail by 7. For 3, Booker. They get the rebound. Done outside. To the inside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. KD bats for 2. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks leading by 7. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Down low, Richards. The 11-footer. Phoenix no good that time either. Here is Lillard. He's got 10. And Lillard gets double teamed. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. This one for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. And here's KD for 3. Here's Richards. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
There's Kuzma. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Kuzma's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Lillard misses. Phoenix with the ball. Searching for that first bucket here in the 3rd. The 3 from KD. Beyond the arc. Dunn looking over the floor. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Giannis.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Nobody near Lillard. The long distance 3 is buried.
3-point field goal.
And now it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Phoenix foul. done. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Lillard. He's got 13. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by the Suns. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Just a natural-born scorer. Kevin Durant is especially elusive and skilled at converting on the drive.
And with this core of the Suns in a break, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. There's O'Neal with the three. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 7. Here's Lillard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 15 points.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
O'Neal outside for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. To the paint. And it's Trent in the corner. Down low. Kicks it out to Lillard. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Suns trailed by 9. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Durant. A kick out to O'Neal. Katie, so efficient in there.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Pass to Livingston. Outside Portis. Over O'Neal. Here's Livingston. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense is... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Milwaukee with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Portis. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Good on both. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Porter inside. Trent with the wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Bucks lead by 9. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Booker taking the hit.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
Here's Porter. Trent, right side. And that one swishes right in. Trent's got 6 points in the quarter.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Flashy stuff there from Porter Jr. Defenders just couldn't stay with him.
Pass to KD. KD draws the double. Done outside. Back to KD. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Bucks leading by 10. Here's Sims, defended by Richards. Now Porter for 3. Portis. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Durant in the corner. It's Durant on the wing.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Richards. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Porter with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The 3 from KD. Again, the miss by KD.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The rebound by Richards.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
That doesn't go either for KD.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
He puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Booker with it. Lillard picks him up. The drive by Beal. And the shot goes down.
Not just a jump shooter, Bradley Beal is also excellent at knifing his way to the rack and finishing.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bucks.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lillard.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Lillard outside. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Durant. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Bucks with possession here. 10-point lead. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Here's Giannis. And that falls. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they
Watch a young player do his thing.